হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান, আসসালামু আলাইকুম। কেমন আছেন আপনারা সবাই? আজকে আমরা ডিনারে স্প্যানিশ পায়েলা খাবো ঠিক করেছি, তাই ভাবলাম আপনাদের সাথে শেয়ার করি। আমাদের এখানে কি কি লাগছে, 1 কাপ পরিমাণ হচ্ছে মিক্সড ভেজিটেবল,
ফ্রোজেন মিক্স ভেজিটেবল,
টমেটো 1 কাপ পরিমাণ, এটা হচ্ছে মিক্সড
সিফুড মিক্স ভেজিটেবল,
1/2 কাপ পেঁয়াজ কুচি এবং অনিয়ন কুচি, অনিয়ন ডাইস আছে, 2 টেবিল স্পুন গার্লিক পেস্ট, রসুন বাটা, 6 গ্রিন চিলি কাঁচা মরিচ, আর হচ্ছে 1/4 হচ্ছে লেমন, 2 কাপ হচ্ছে রাইস, এটা হচ্ছে ইতালিয়ান আলবো রাইস, আর হচ্ছে অলিভ অয়েল হচ্ছে half cup
of olive oil. Now let's go to do the main process. So we first is hot, nice and hot. We'll pour oil, 1/2 cup of oil, and then
1/2 cup oil.
Yes.
It is soybean oil diye kora jabe.
Yes, it's as you like, but it would be better to do some olive oil. Then once we do, we'll just pour all this.
প্রথমে আমাদেরকে পেঁয়াজটাকে একটু লাল করে ভেজে নিতে হবে। ফিরে এসেছি আমরা 5 থেকে 10 মিনিট পর। দেখা যাচ্ছে যে তেলটা উপরে উঠে এসেছে এবং টমেটোটা কুক হয়ে গেছে।
Once we see the oil come out from the tomato, we can see this tomato puree is ready, because how this is being separated, oil and the tomato is being separated. See, the oil is floating on the top, so that means tomato is ready to done. Yeah. Now we will add some rice. So we have mentioned that 2 cups of rice. So this is the first cup of rice and pouring it into it, and
then we put the second cup.
So we will add it into second cup of rice. Once it's finished, then we stir it. We mix it through.
এই সময়টা কি চুলার আঁচটা একটু কমাই দেব?
No, that's fine. It's a medium is alright. So we need to put it heat, otherwise it will take time to cook off. So once it's mix it through all this rice, tomato, and we stir it and until it's mixed
water.
Mix it through properly. Once it's mixed through properly, what we do, we have to add some spices. So in that spices is a homemade. We always have a kind, but normally you can find from the supermarket. You can paella spices if you want. You can have it from the shop. But this is the one I use. We use it. It's a Vegeta for chicken stock. And
chicken stock.
And then we use a paprika. That's a paprika. And that's 2 spoons of Vegeta. And 2 spoons of paprika. Vegeta is quite a bit salty, so in that way we don't use any extra salt. So what happens when what we do is just add into it all those.
যেহেতু ভেজিটা একটু সল্টি, সেজন্য আমাদেরকে এখানে কোনো বাড়তি লবণ ইউজ করা লাগছে না।
So we'll mix out all the spices. We'll mix it up. And we need to cook it off first with the spices. If you like. Okay. So we will mix it up.
Water কখন ইউজ করতে হবে?
We use very soon afterward.
হট ওয়াটার?
আমাদেরকে
হট ওয়াটার ইউজ করতে হবে। আমরা এখন পানি অ্যাড করব।
We will add some water. So in the first beginning we add 2 cups of water. Yeah. So once it's 2 cups of water, we stir it very good in a good way. So it's mixed it all together. And remember, we're not adding anything until the rice is cooked halfway. Once rice cooked halfway, then we'll add
minimum 50 to 60%
50%
হওয়ার পরে
because it takes long. So once it's cooked, how otherwise if we put all together now, what will happen, they all fish and the vegetable will get overcooked and mushy, but rice wouldn't be cooked. So in that way, what was the best way to do? Cook the rice halfway. Once you see the rice is cooked halfway, then we'll add seafood mix, mixed seafood, and then once the seafood mix is ready, just before 10 minutes before to take it off this paella, we'll add some vegetables. It doesn't take that long to cook these vegetables. Okay.
ফিরে এলাম আমরা 10 মিনিট পর। আপনারা দেখতেই পাচ্ছেন যে চালটা হাফ কুক হয়ে গেছে। আর যখন চালটা মোটামুটি কুক হবে তখনই আমরা সি ফুডটা অ্যাড করব। সি ফুডটা অ্যাড করার পর আমরা আরও 2 কাপ পানি অ্যাড করব।
Yeah, once it's almost done, isn't it? Yeah. You see, it's almost halfway and already half cooked. So in that stage, what we can do, we can add all this, all seafood, mixed seafood. We can buy it in the packet, so it's already pre-made, so pre-mixed. So what we do, we just mix it up all together properly. And once we mix it all together, then we can add yes, that we can do.
এখানে আমরা যে 4 কাপই পানি লাগবে সেটার কথা না, এখানে 4 কাপের একটু বেশিও পানি লাগতে পারে।
Depends on how you feel. Like if you wanted to make it bit runny, you can add some more water. If you wanted to have it crunchy, you can leave it on, not much water. But it's depending on taste.
Where did you find this recipe?
Oh, that's very interesting. What happened when I went to Royal Melbourne Showground? It is a really famous showground. They do all like a festival. It's for 9 days festival, like a Royal Melbourne Showground. So when I went there with my friends and my other boss, colleagues, so we had a chance to have this paella. What I saw that they had a stall. They had a big, massive, like a stall on the corner. What they did, they cooked everything from the scratch in front of us.
Wow.
So I had a chance to see how
recipe.
Yes, how they cook, how they present.
It's looking delicious.
The thing is, we cooking in a pan, but they didn't cook in a pan. They had a different sort of pot, like a pan, flat pan, which is we don't normally use, but they do have that
water.
Yes, we add this water now.
Now we're gonna add the rest cup water.
Yes.
আমরা এখন পানিটা অ্যাড করছি 2 কাপ।
Yeah, 2 cups water. We mix it. Let it boil all the way until we can see that fish and rice is cooked properly. Just remember that before, at least 8 to 10 minutes before, we need to put mixed vegetable into it, so the mixed vegetable doesn't get overcooked or mushy. So just to cook perfectly. So
আমরা ফিরে এলাম 10 মিনিট পর। রাইস অলমোস্ট ডান হয়ে গেছে। এখন আমাদের মিক্সড ভেজিটেবলটা অ্যাড করতে হবে।
So once we finish the mixed vegetable, add all the mixed vegetables to it, mix it up.
এখানে যে কোনো ভেজিটেবল আপনারা অ্যাড করতে পারেন।
Mushrooms, if you want to have a mushrooms.
মাশরুম দিতে পারলে তো আরো ভালো হবে।
The capsicum, they used capsicum mostly. Yeah, they do the capsicum first, but we don't have the capsicum. So what we did, instead of capsicum, we just try to mix vegetables as carrots. Instead of capsicum, we used the carrot. So you can use whatever vegetables you suits you.
Just vegetable গুলোকে ছোট ছোট করে কাটতে হবে।
Dice করে, yes.
Dice করতে হবে।
Yeah, dice করে. So I think we might have to add some more water.
More water কারণ আমাদের আসলে water এটা খেতেই বেশি ভালো লাগে।
So it's better to be runny and just add one more cup.
One more cup, yes. That's total 5 cup
yes.
water we add here. তাহলে 5 কাপ আমরা পানি অ্যাড করলাম।
Once we done this,
আর আপনাদের যদি খেয়ে মনে হয় যে একটু লবণ লাগবে তাহলে আপনারা বাড়তি লবণ দিয়ে নিতে পারেন, কিন্তু আমরা আসলে আর দিইনি লবণ।
Salt and chili. There's two things we try to avoid at the moment, but we love chili. We do like salt too, but what we can do we just try to minimize those things which is not good for us.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's let it cook through
for
another 5
minutes.
Another
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Yep.
আমরা 10 মিনিট পর ফিরে এলাম। Almost done.
It's almost done, and now we're turning off the stove. Once we stopped her, and what we do now, we're not dressing it. What we do, we just garnish it with some greens. But we don't have any greens, so what we do, we don't use this chili because the flavor of the chili, we like it, a little bit flavor of chilies. So what we can do, just add some 6 chilies onto it and finish it off with the lemon, squeeze of lemon on top.
So this is the final look. হয়ে গেছে আমাদের স্প্যানিশ পায়েলা।
Yes, this is a Spanish paella, and we made it within less than 30 minutes. So, and this could be done in a better way if we could add some capsicum into it, but unfortunately we don't have that. We don't have that one. So what we done, we just cooked it what we had at home.
Thank you for watching. Bye bye.